Well, hello there, my beautiful and my handsome Taurus women and men out there. Your video got the most views, so your video is up first. Taurus, before I get into everything, let us just go ahead and take a nice, beautiful deep breath in. I'm going to ring my singing bell. And for those of you who are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you hear, join the family by subscribing and leave your girl a comment below and let me know what you think about the reading. But oh my goodness, Taurus. First, before I get into all that, let's just breathe, okay? If you're new to my channel, what I like to do here is I like to take a nice, beautiful, deep breath in so we can all ground ourselves before we get into the reading. That helps me to connect to my higher self, okay? And my wonderful ancestors that assist me, my spirit guides and the heavenly angels, and all the gods and goddesses that assist me while I read. So, if you're not familiar with what your higher self is the part of you that's connected to the Most High. All right, it's the part of you that has always been connected to the Most High. You got your higher self and you got your lower self, and you act out of those beings depending on what part of yourself you feed the most. So around here on this channel, we like to tune into our higher selves. So if you someone that like to rock with your higher self, then you came to the right channel. Let us take a nice, beautiful, deep breath in before we get into the reading, because I need to tell y'all what I seen for y'all during my meditative session. On the count of 3, let's take a nice, beautiful, deep breath in. 1, 2, and 3, and breathe. Oh my goodness. So Taurus, let me tell y'all, when I was meditating earlier for y'all, I seen watermelon seeds. And so I'm like, seeds. Spirit, what are you showing me right now for the Tauruses? Automatically, I began to think about the seed and what takes place with the seed once it is planted underground. See, I feel like a lot of you may have been going through some dark times. I feel like a lot of you are actually coming out of some dark times. Because when a seed gets planted into the ground, it is dark and it is moist. And I feel like for a lot of you, those seeds represent the transformation that you are currently going through in your life. Now, keep in mind, this is a general message, okay? So, these messages may not resonate with you, but it is definitely going to help the people that it does resonate with. All right, and this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cusp. Wherever you have Taurus at in your chart and this resonates for you, this video is for you. But like I was saying, I definitely feel like you guys are going through a transformation here, a huge spiritual transformation. And I feel like in the past, for some of you, it was some things that you were having a hard time getting a move on. But I feel like this month, dear Taurus, you're going to get a move on those things, okay? Because you are literally growing stronger and stronger through each test and trial that you have gone through. So I'm going to start off first with my surrender deck. I'm going to ask Spirit what you all need to surrender for the month of September. If you're new to my channel, the way I do my readings is I ask Spirit what's going to keep you on your high spiritual path for the month of September. Mind you, I told you guys on this channel we connect to our higher selves and we rock with our higher self. All right, we don't have time for low vibes. So if you want some low vibe shit, then you need to exit this channel right now. But if you rock with your higher self, continue to listen. Because the way I do my readings is I ask what is going to keep you on your high spiritual path. I let you know if I see anything, and I do not stay on negative energy. I actually show you how to triumph and overcome the negative energy if it shows up in a reading, okay? So with that being said, let me go into my surrender deck, and we're going to see what Spirit needs for you all to surrender to for the month of September. Spirit, what is it that the dear Taurus need to surrender to for the month of September 2019? What do they need to surrender to that's going to help them stay on their highest spiritual path? What else do they need to surrender to, Spirit? And I just heard, don't be, excuse me. I just heard, don't be stubborn. So if you have like a stubborn streak, and I am talking to the Taurus, sometimes you guys can be that. If you have a stubborn streak, don't allow stubbornness to keep you, to block your blessings. Okay, the first one out is, see, didn't I tell y'all? The first one out is surrender stress. Surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths in and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. And see, for some of you, I feel like this stress is just some of the challenges and the tests and the trials that has been presented to you. But as we go through these tests and trials, like I was explaining to y'all about the seed, when the seed goes into the ground, that seed is in darkness. That seed is in moist soil. It's wet. But guess what? Within those conditions that seed is in, it took those very conditions for that seed to grow. And so the next card out is surrender to Spirit, which is exactly what you should do, dear Taurus. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. After you've done all you can, it reminds me of that song. After you've done all you can, you just stand. Who sings that song? I forgot who sings that song, but after you've done your part, let Spirit do the rest. Don't stress yourself out, okay? Don't be around here worried about if it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Just know that when you do your part, Spirit is definitely going to do Spirit's part in your life, all right? So in order to make this month flow smoothly for you, don't stress yourself out, right? Let go and let God, okay? Now, let's see what your energy is like this month. What is your underlying energy? What is the Taurus's underlying energy? What is their underlying energy? And I hear balance. I hear balance, dear Taurus. So be sure to balance out any areas of your life that you know need balance, okay? Balance is the key. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, we got the Page of Water. So for some of you, Page of Water. So for some of you, it may be someone new entering your life. Okay, we do have the Ace of Fire here, so this person could be a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Doesn't have to be, could be anybody, but I do see that energy here. All right, it also could be a water sign, a Scorpio, Pisces, or Virgo. I mean, not Virgo. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Virgo for me to say Virgo, but a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio could also be someone that is entering your life this month that is kind of going to relieve this stress. This person is going to come to you with a message of tenderness and love, and they're going to help you get past any residual energy that was left over from last month. Okay, I feel like for this month, a lot of you, your intuition is going to be highly in tune. So you should pay attention to everything around you, okay? And pay attention to those intuitive nudges that you get this month. For others of you, Spirit is letting you know that if there has been any type of misunderstandings in your relationships, those relationships do have the they do have the ability to be restored with the Page of Water here. So it could be some of you working on those relationships, whether they're romantic, whether this is just a friendship or family member relationship or anything. These, with the Page of Water here, that's Spirit way of letting me know that whatever miscommunications or misunderstandings or anything you've had with this person does have a chance to be restored here, okay? So just pay attention to how you're feeling, how they're feeling. You guys talk it out, you know, and be mature in the situation and get your feelings out there. And things should be good. This should help your relationship flourish to another level. We have the Ace of Fire here. And I love seeing aces in a reading, because I really feel like all the stuff that happened last month, there's like a need for a fresh new beginning. And with the Ace of Fire here, this is you, dear Taurus, feeling very passionate, okay, about a particular opportunity that's going to be presented to you this month. But with the Seven of Air here, and some of you are definitely going to be advancing on your job. And if you have your own business, honey, September is going to be a month where you flourish, okay? You just need to stay on top of everything that you're supposed to stay on top of, all right? Make sure if you have to meet a certain quota, make sure you're working to meet that quota, okay? But with the Ace of Fire here, this is definitely somebody getting a raise, okay? This is definitely somebody being recognized on their job. And this is definitely, if you have been without a job for a while, honey, take advantage of this beautiful energy for the month of September. Because with the Ace of Fire here, you have an opportunity to change your entire life. This is a passionate start, a passionate new beginning. But with the Seven of Air here, I feel like a lot of you need to really, really pay attention to what is being said, okay? Because it may be someone that comes to you with an opportunity and it sounds good, right? Remember, the Page of Water came out in the reading. So this is Spirit's way of letting you know to pay attention to your intuition, especially when you're having conversations with people. Because with the Seven of Air here, this lets me know that excuse me, my throat chakra. But with the Seven of Air here, this lets me know that it may be someone that try to come and fast talk you a little bit. They may be like, say they come to you with a business proposition. Oh, I see you're doing this. You know, I want to work with you. You know, can we work out a business plan? Blah, 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 blah. But then, you know, they talking real fast, trying to be on some slick-ish. Definitely pay attention to that, all right? And there may be some plans that you have made that kind of need to be revised. So be sure to look into that, okay? I'm going to pull from my Black Moon astrology cards, and I'm going to see what other messages come out. Keep in mind, like I stated before, these are general messages, okay? General messages are designed to try to reach as many people that can be reached. Who in my house? That's you, babe? Because, boy, I was about to, hey, Tauruses, excuse me. I just heard a noise and trying to make sure that was somebody that was supposed to be here. But anyway, I'm going to go into my oracle and I'm going to see what other messages come out. As I was stating, this is general messages. So general messages are designed to reach and touch different subjects. So let's see. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the wonderful Taurus for the month of September 2019? What's going to keep them on their highest spiritual path? What is going to help them? Taurus, September 2019. Wow. Wow. So Taurus, you guys got a lot. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I knew it. Transformation. What did I tell y'all? Here we go. Pluto, transformation. I told y'all that you're definitely going through a transformation. And with the number 11 here, this could be karmic. Now, when people hear the word karmic, they automatically think that it's something bad. Karma is not necessarily good or bad. Karma is about what you put out into the world. Because we all know whatever you put out, that's what you get back. All right. So I feel like a lot of you are definitely going through a very powerful, transformative time in your life right now that is going to make you so much of a stronger person that you're going to look back at those times and say, wow, I really made it through. I'm really strong. Back, because sometimes when we go through things, we sometimes maybe regret some choices and decisions that we made. But you're going to be able to look back at those times and not regret it, okay? Because you're going to be able to understand why you made those decisions. And you're going to be able to understand the lessons, the learning lessons behind the decisions that you made. Okay? But let's go. Definitely. With the Cancer aspect here, I feel this goes back to the Page of Water. Paying attention to how you feel this month. Okay? With Mars here, this is all about how you're taking action. Are you going to take action towards this new beginning here? With the Ace of Fire. Are you going to take action, okay, towards this new beginning? Whether this is about a romantic relationship, a job, whether this is about getting on your shit and making sure you do what you need to do for your business that you have, or whatever it is. And then we have the 11th house. This deals with friends. This talks about allowing your friends to help you, allowing certain organizations to help you. Some of you might be reaching out to certain organizations, but with this showing up this month, your friends, or maybe the lack thereof, okay, because some of you may need to be evaluating some friendships that you have. Maybe it's some friendships that are totally not healthy for you. It could be some people that you no longer wish to be around because they on that low vibe shit, and we on some high vibe shit over here, okay? And nobody has time for them low vibes. So it may be some friends you're cutting off, because the next card around is transformation. Okay, these friends don't fit in your life anymore because you're not that person you were before. You're on a different frequency, and if they're not trying to raise their vibration, if they down here, if they down here and you up here, and they ain't trying to raise their vibration to come and meet you here, then I feel you. I feel you. I wouldn't want to be their friend either, okay? You may be trying to connect with people that are on the same frequency as you are, okay? So, definitely pay attention to your friends, as I stated before, and maybe some friends that are helping you. Some friends may be helping you with this transformation that you need. And then we have I know. So, when I see this, it automatically takes me back to friends in the 11th house. because Aquarius rules the 11th house. So there may be an Aquarius that is significant in your life. There may be a Scorpio that is significant in your life, possibly an Aries or Cancer. But other than that, these particular energies that are here in your reading are letting me know that you are going through a transformative time, that you do wish to connect with people that are on your frequency now. This new vibration that you are emitting, this is what you desire. So for this particular month of September, dear Taurus, I suggest that you do evaluate your friends. Are they growing or are they in the same place? Okay, let me go into my love deck and see what's going on with that, and then I'm going to pull from my flower deck to give you one last piece of advice. Okay, let's see here. Get that out for you. Okay. Divine Source, Heavenly Angels, what other messages do you have for the wonderful Taurus when it comes to love for the month of September 2019? Taurus, love. And what was that? That one wanted to come out. What message do you have for the Taurus in reference to love? For some of you, there's a female. There's a female. She acts like she's your friend. She is not your friend. With the 7 of air here, she's going to try to cause some confusion. She's going to try to cause some confusion. But just like Spirit told you, pay attention to your intuition. Alright? Because for some of you, y'all been noticing this about this particular female for a while now. You just thought it was you. You just thought it was you tripping. No, you're not tripping. Trust. I'm going to pull some more. So there's definitely a need for those of you who may be single. There's definitely a need for trust to be there if you're going to be out there dating. Alright? Okay. Yeah, so there's, for some of you, oh my goodness, and I remember this from last month. Last month, for some of you, there was an argument between you and your spouse. And I told you that you guys were being stubborn by playing the wait game. It's like you guys know you love each other, but you was trying to wait for them to call. They was trying to wait for you to call or text first. And there was this little game back and forth between you guys. With the love portion for this particular month, we have the trust card and we got forgiving and learning. So Spirit says as you release the past, as you release and heal the past, you're going to experience more love in the present moment. So I really feel like for some of you, there is a need to leave the past behind. Okay? And really just trust the process. Trust God in the process. Okay? Especially for those of you who are no longer together with this person because this argument you had caused you guys to separate and go your separate ways. Spirit really wants you to forgive yourself, forgive the other person, and learn from that so that you don't make the same mistakes again. And then at the same time, trust yourself in the process. Trust God. Trust that everything is going to come together. And I really feel like for some of you, that's why you've been single for a long time, because you're still living in the past. But if you live in the past, how can you experience the present or the future in a more lighthearted, loving way? So Spirit really wants for you to just trust, okay? Trust the process. Heal from the past and move on. Especially those of you who are in relationships. and you and your partner got into a disagreement, you know, the give and learn, because that's what life is about. We come here so we can learn, okay, and grow from our experiences. Let me go into my flower deck before this video gets too long and see what other messages Spirit has. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the wonderful Taurus that's going to keep them on their highest spiritual path for the month of September 2019? You could even be joining some group organizations with the 11th house here. Wow. Okay. That's way too many. But my hand... Oh, yeah. This is clarity, baby. This is clarity. My finger was on this particular card. Them other cards, it was like way too many. But the tarot, yes. Definitely about having clarity. So we're going to get into that. I'm going to go into my guidebook and see why Spirit allowed that particular card to come out for y'all. But this is definitely a time of transformation for you. And it is also a time where I feel like you're going to gain some clarity on some situations that weren't clear. The tarot represents true motives. True motives. True motives. The tarot represents true motives. It also represents astral travel, concealment and invisibility, discernment, divination, enchantment, and magical power. The tarot counsels you to look beyond the surface and into the depths to see what lies beneath. Sometimes we conceal our own motives, even from ourselves. Are you being honest with yourself about your intentions and desires? Is there something that you will benefit from finally admitting to yourself and others? Relax, look deeply, and allow divine clarity to dissolve all murkiness and cut through secrets and illusions. Like a laser beam. You will know you have connected with the truth when you experience an energizing sense of release. Similarly, the time may be right to look more deeply into the motivations of others. Didn't I tell y'all that? What did I tell y'all? I just told y'all it's a female, okay? It's definitely a female. Or if this is not a female, this is a male that is tapped into more of their female qualities. They could be very they could have like female tendencies, and not even saying that this is a gay man, but they could have female tendencies as to where they like to gossip and things like that. But there's definitely someone in your facility that you really need to look into, because Spirit, with the tarot coming out to confirm that, Spirit really wants you to look into the motivations behind others. And remember, I told y'all, where's that? The 11th house card came out. The 11th house deals with groups, organizations, groups of friends. It deals with groups. It's the house of friends. So I feel like you guys definitely need to be looking closely at your friends. I feel like by the end of the month, you're gonna know who your true friends are and who they're not. Okay? Remember, you are going through a transformational time. Remember about the seeds that I told you guys I seen in the beginning? So that definitely needs to be evaluated, dear Taurus. Okay, so it says the time may be right to look more deeply into the motivations of others. Be assured that when you align with universal energies, you have nothing to fear. With this in mind, stay grounded in your awareness of your perfect perfection. Visualize a shield of white, blue, indigo, or violet light around yourself and call on the divine before considering whether or not everyone is being forthright and transparent in the situation. Remember, Spirit already told you to surrender to Spirit. Spirit already told you about your intuition being on point, about new people entering your life. Remember, I told you guys, new people may be entering your life this month. So when these new people, okay, from this group, this group or this group of friends or wherever you meet these people through, Spirit wants you to pay attention, because remember, I told you, it may be somebody trying to fast talk you. It may be somebody that think you slow, okay, that think that you ain't on point or that you're not paying attention, but Spirit already told you your intuition gonna be on point. So pay attention, because there's definitely someone that is not being authentic with you. They're not being truthful with you, okay? But before considering whether or not everyone is being forthright and transparent in the situation, you want to seek Spirit, okay? You want to seek Spirit. Perhaps there is some question or feeling that even now your intuition is nudging you to acknowledge and investigate. It certainly seems that something is not as it appears. Notice the woman on the card. She is cool, collected, and equanimous, neutrally surveying the deep inner workings of the issue at hand with a calm assurance that she will not fail to learn the truth. When you remember that you have friends in high places, which is your spirit guides, your benevolent ancestors, the heavenly angels. When you remember that you have friends in high places, your guides, angels, and all that is, you can approach this situation with the same success-drawing attitude as she does. Y'all see how she is staring intently at this ball? Dear Taurus, the following ideas and messages may apply to your present situation. Notice any that particularly call out to you as I read. Look more deeply into this situation to find the hidden truth. Be honest about your true motives. Do not take this situation at face value. There is more to it than you presently realize. Make sure that you implicitly trust everyone involved in this situation. Now is not the time for giving anyone the benefit of the doubt. Now is not the time to give people the benefit of the doubt. If you feel something in your spirit, dear Taurus, if you feel like something ain't right, okay? Something ain't right. What this say? I know. That is the key word for Aquarius. I know. And what Spirit wants you to know is that you know. You know. So listen to your intuition in this situation, okay? It may be secrets involved here, okay? That bear investigation. Call on the divine to bestow the light of clarity and truth. Tread carefully. Only take steps that you are certain will fall on solid ground. Remember, there is a new opportunity here, okay? There's career advancement. There's everything here. But if you feel like this person is shady, pay attention, okay? Approach this situation with calm neutrality and self-assurance, knowing that with divine backing you, you will certainly succeed. You can also spend time with the Torah or take a very responsibly and safely prepared homeopathic flower essence remedy. Dear Taurus, you're going through a transformation, dear love. You are ascending to higher heights. Sometimes you can't take, well, not sometimes, most of the time you can't take certain people with you. Because when you start to ascend, them people, what they start doing? They start hating on you. They mad because you got something they ain't got. And then you get to realize who really was your friend and who wasn't. So take a look around you, dear Taurus. Who's still with you? who isn't still with you. That, my dear, is what you need to pay attention to. So peace, love, and light to you, dear Taurus. It was a pleasure reading for you. Be sure to pay attention to your intuition. Also, on September, let me look at my calendar real quick, so I won't give y'all the wrong date. But on September 14th is the Pisces full moon. And then following up on September 28th is the Libra new moon. The Virgo new moon on August 30th is setting off the season for September. So for those of you who are interested, I offer 11/11 live readings every new and full moon. So in the description box, there will be a link for those of you who are interested to book an 11/11 reading with me. Those readings are done live in front of a live audience. So if you are someone that's open to that and don't care that people are watching while you get a reading, then that will work for you. But if you are someone that doesn't like people to watch while you get a reading and you would like a more intimate setting, then the full price readings on my scheduling page are there for you, and you can book a personal, private, one-on-one reading with me. All right? So with all that being said, peace, love, and light to you all. I pray that you all have a blessed September, that you keep these no good folks, that Spirit gonna let you know which ones they are. So don't trip. Spirit gonna let you know. Your intuition gonna be like on fleek. It's gonna go off. It's like your senses just gonna go off. You gonna know who Spirit warning you about. Okay? But if you would like a personal reading, like I was saying, everything to book with me will be in the description box. Peace, love, and light to you guys. If you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. Join the family, and I'll catch you guys next month. All right? I have something very special for y'all for next month. So, I mean, not next month. I have something very special for y'all this month, for the month of September. Sorry, it's still August. You know, I'm still thinking about months ahead. But yes, peace, love, and light to y'all. Enough of me rambling. Pay attention to your circle of friends. Don't stress yourself out. Surrender to Spirit. Spirit is here with you. All you have to do is ask for assistance. Everything will be just fine. I love you all. Peace, love, and light.